Alright. Hello everybody. Hello. How's it going? Kwapa, hello. Peaches, good day. Chamchi, hello sir. It's been a while since I've seen you around. ODN, customer support. Welcome. One drunk man, welcome. Quick GMK redacted unboxing. Wow, nice. It looks primo on your E-White Vega. Nice. That's good. Good stuff. It looks pretty interesting. I mean, it's like a nice soft, kind of like light gray, right? Which should look pretty nice on any whiteboard, I think, or even silver. Drua, what's up? Kind Clown. Whoa, Jades, indeed. Oh, Mr. Possum. Thank you so much for the sub. Wow, thank you. We clicking and clacking? Yeah, we are. We are clicking and clacking today. Mr. Kupo, hello. You broke 50k points on my channel? Oh, Pog. Nice. I'll have to post some photos on RMK? Yeah, why not? You should do it. I'm in love with my real force again. Robre Dome. Nice. Embrace the cup rubber once again. We always come back to the cup rubber, you know? You leave it often, but it's that friend who's always there for you. You know? People buy, people sell their real fours, their Leopolds, their HHKBs all the time, only to buy it again. Why? Because that's how reliable Topre is. You come back to it. Topre never leaves you. You leave Topre behind. So it's your fault. But you come back to it because Topre is always ready to embrace you again. Alright. Well, let's get to it. So, welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. My name is Lightning, and today we're going to be building a Tsukuyomi, which I believe is a 65% with a cluster, left side cluster. And yeah, so I did get some stuff in the mail, which I'm going to show you. You might have seen it just right behind me. But yeah, sipping from the cup of rubber. Diego, you sound like a pastor in the Church of Topre. I would be happy to be part of the Church of Topre. Alright, so I'm gonna switch music right now to like a YouTube video playlist thingy, because I kind of want to, but I need you guys to kind of help me with the volume control here. I hope it's not too loud. I'm gonna do it kind of like halfway, and you guys can tell me how the sound is in just a second. I'm still having muted. Alright, there you go. It should be unmuted now, so let me know if the volume's too high, too low, anything like that, okay? So yeah, just let me know. Also, Mr. Koopa redeeming the Totoro typing test already. Wow, okay, well, I guess that's decided. Alright. T-word never lost, yeah. Gotta show some support for my favorite key streamer. Oh man, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Possum. Only keyword I never got to try. Hopefully you'll get to a meetup and you'll get to try some Topre. I mean, rest assured, we'll see some, you'll see some Topre at any kind of meetup, I think, if it's big enough. And also, like, Topre is pretty widespread. I mean, people buy it for like their offices. Maybe a little lower. Okay, I can lower it a little bit. Is that better? I'm trying to adjust it here. It's really hard not to see at least one Topre in the meetup. Nah, I do agree with that. They're pretty frequent out there. All right, so I got some mail today. It's rather simple mail, but it was something I saw. I think think I saw this on. It was either Geek Hack or The Authority, one of those places. But yeah, got a vintage board here. As you can see, this is a Dolch key set, OG Dolch, 1800, and it actually, interestingly enough, has the original PCB with a converter. So it basically is just converting this is the original cable for it, and it just uses this like telephone line converter basically to PS2. So it basically has this telephone line kind of cable wired to a PS2 connector, and it's all wired in here. I haven't taken a look to see which wire is which, but I think it does work. They sent out the original case, which came without screws, but I'll just figure out what screws I needed for this. And but yeah, and then they put it in a 1800 cherry case. So yeah, that's the original case. That has no screws, but so yeah. But yeah, the OG Dolch case is a beauty. It's really nice. So hopefully when Dolch R5 comes out, when that ships, we'll see this teal accent for the set. I'm pretty excited to see what those accents look like, kind of in the flesh. But yeah, we'll see those later. See how that goes. I'm waiting for Evia Pro. What's Evia Pro like going to be? I actually don't know what the difference is anymore. And so this is the PS2 to USB from Monoprice converter. You know, it's just a converter, and I can plug this in, and voila! Look at that. So I can type something into chat, be like, "Hello, my name is Lightning, and I am typing on MX Blues on this original Dolch PCB and Cherry 1800 case. Poggers. Very nice. Not very poggers, but the space bar, but you know, it's nice. It works though. That's the good thing, that's the thing that matters, is that it all works, which is great. Pretty happy about it. So I'm gonna leave it in the original case, in the original PCB and MX Blues for now. I actually have had a Dolch pack several times. I actually do have my own Dolch pack, which has it was basically a rebuild, and I have novelties in it and a more modern PCB that's QMK compatible and everything. But yeah, I got this because it was a pretty good deal, and I did want to see what this connector was like. Hopefully I can kind of use this knowledge to convert more things like this, yeah, and then just kind of keep something in the original. So yeah, pretty cool. Diego, do the 1800 style cases have 7U space? Yeah, 1800 normally is 7U or 6U. So 7U in the case of a lot of the older ones, I have 1.5, 1.57, and then 1.5, 1.5. Or if not, they'll have 6U and they'll have like a bunch of 1Us and stuff. Yeah. So it depends on how modern the case is, like how newer it is. But yeah, sometimes they come with 7U, sometimes they come with 6U. So it varies. Not sure if it's gonna be very different from normal Evia, but I'm very excited. Oh, I see. I don't know. I don't know much about it. All right. So let's get to the build today. I believe I have some stabs and a bunch of salvin keycaps that I will send. Here's the switches. And then a bunch of keycaps over there. So I was sent some kitty cat keycaps. The ones that were run, I believe, by Miss Minterly. So we might use that later on when we put keycaps on. Well, just to try it out, because I don't get to try cat often, because I have never bought a cat set myself. I've only borrowed it, you know, for streams and things like that, which is still not often. I'm thinking of buying an 1800 someday with OG white on black and using that. Nice. I still have to buy an R shift from somewhere though. 1.75 U R shift shouldn't be too bad, as in to find. I don't think it should be too bad. Right? Hopefully not. Hello, my name is Doc Thumbs and I'm typing on Cherry Mix Browns in this original AR-87 full aluminum case that weighs enough to stop a bullet at close range. Wow, that's cool. Alright, so opening this up, we have our PCB here. Solderable PCB for the Tsukuyomi from Canonkeys. We have some of our hardware, bump-ons, O-rings, etc. I guess I'm gonna guess this is top mount. Cat is nice, I think, but there are QC problems. I have heard that before as well. So we'll see how that goes. Ooh, we have a E-white Tsukuyomi today. Is this a 40? No, it's a 65% with a blocker. And a left-hand column cluster. So pretty cool. This is the Tsukuyomi, basically a 910-like layout plus a left-hand side macro cluster. But the rest is pretty simple. It's a very simple case. Pretty much kind of standard cut wedge, you know. It has a little bit of room to kind of handle the board, so you can still grab it from the side here. But the rest is pretty simple, as you can see. It's it still does have a seam. Like, this is not a seamless board. It still does have a seam. But it's very simple. It's nice and simple. It has a weight in the shape of a crescent moon, and as well for the accent. And yeah, it just uses a center USB port. No, it's not a daughter board. It's just a regular centered USB PCB. So yeah, and it looks like it's top mount. Yeah, it looks like it's top mount, kind of similar to the way like the 910 would do it, but slightly obviously different mounting positions because of the longer plate. Yeah. I came into the hobby thinking that Smith & Rune created the top right blocker 65. Really now? I see. That kind of says a lot about when you came into the hobby. Oh, I actually don't remember if I put in the build command that I'm gonna use a full alu plate. Let's just double check. I might have not. Oh no, I did. Okay, full aluminum plate. Okay, cool. I'm a sapling. Okay, that's fine. We welcome new people here. I personally do. I don't mind if you're new. I think new is fine as long as you're willing to sort of learn and you know, I guess just figure things out. I actually kind of dislike people who are new and are unwilling to kind of learn, or are unwilling to sort of like figure like just like try things on their own maybe, because you know it's just something. It's just like a life skill, I guess. So like if you don't know something, you can first try looking it up yourself, and then if you can't find your answer maybe 3 times, then you can ask, right? Alright, so we have some lube here. I just need the 205. Do I have 205 here? Is this all? 3204. Is this 205? I have no idea. Ah! Okay, I think this is 205. The rest is 3204, I think. 3204, 3204, Card Talks 105, and what is this? What's the small one? Oh. It does not say, so I do not know. Okay, well, whatever. All I need is 205 for the stabs. Gotta head out, enjoy the build. Oh, okay, thank you. What was the big craze when you joined the hobby? Let's see. So I joined the hobby in 2016, late 2016. I joined in December 2016. The first kind of big craze. The big craze that happened right as I joined the hobby was the Rama M65A, run with Keycap.com, J-Chan. So GMK Hydro was the rage. GMK Carbon was the rage. A lot of SA sets were around. I remember on morning in like the first week of January, like literally after New Year's, if I recall, Originative put up a pre-order for SA Penumbra, and SA Penumbra was put up for pre-order, and people were like, holy shit. Oh, and SA Hyperfuse as well. And it was a pretty big deal because you know, like SA Penumbra was a very rare and difficult to get set. It was very expensive in the aftermarket. And so like it was basically like a sudden rerun announcement through Originative, and so like I remember I pre-ordered it, and I was like, oh wow, like I love that set. I saw it at like a meetup, and you know, that was the big rage back then. There are White Foxes and Tatas around a lot of Nova Touches, HKVs of course, a lot of pokers. Yeah. A lot of I think like the custom keyboard of the day at the time might have been like the Duck Orion, the Duck Viper. The KOD fan stuff was not out yet in late 2016. It was not out yet. We had like in the 40s there was like the JD45, like the Daisy and a few other things. Like the minivan was kind of big. I mean, was starting to get pretty big. In the, let me think, 65% were not as huge. Like the White Fox and the Tata 68 was pretty big. There was like the Red Scarf boards. There was like the TX boards, so like TXCP, TX1800, TX75, TX84. The TX60 and 65 were not out yet. Those did not exist back then. Blackbird, yeah, Blackbird, I believe the group buy for the Blackbird was not shipped when I joined. It shipped afterwards. I actually got one of my first custom keyboards. Well, my first custom keyboard, like Korean custom keyboard, was the Duck Octagon V1. But that was like, I bought it used. But I remember I got one of the first few that I got after that was the Duck Blackbird, and the Duck Blackbird had just shipped, I remember, and someone was selling it, so I bought it. Yeah, so the Duck Blackbird had just shipped around then. The Duck Viper V2 and Eagle V2 were just shipping around in 2017, like somewhere in like early 2017. So those were like the rage back then, yeah. Does Oko even sell Tata 68s? No, I don't think so. But that was pretty big, I remember. Yeah. Alright. Well, I'm kind of thirsty, so. I joined a month before the New York KeyCon. Oh wow, that's a little bit of that's a little while ago now, but it's not that long ago either. All right, let's get some stabs here. I was basically sent this humongous bag of them. We have a bunch of the Uwu caps, for the oh, this is for SA Bliss. Oh, maybe I was sent SA Bliss instead. Okay, cool. We'll see. I was just told, I'm gonna send you a bunch of keycaps with the stuff, so just feel free to use whatever you have. So, okay, I'm like, okay, alright, sounds good. Let's put this aside. Alright, so today we are building 6.25 U layout. Thursday Top Clock was a part of my routine. Yeah, I remember Top Clock had just started when I joined. Actually, it was not even a thing. It was just starting. They were doing like their first interview with J-Chan. There was like eventually there was like that interview with Hata, with Binge of Hungerworks Studio, with Living Speed Bump, Andy. Yeah, good times. I was like so long ago now. I only lurk watching 001 Anthony. I see. I did watch his streams every so often, but I couldn't catch them a lot, so I didn't. But yeah, I remember he was pretty active back then. I mean, he was one of the first few too to stream. I mean, there are a few others, like Chubby's actually started pretty early too. Mr. Keeps was around. Who else? What's his name? Gosh. I Am Me, You Are You was around too. Yeah, not too many people who streamed back then. Wodan did not stream on Twitch, but he did some videos or streams on YouTube, yeah. Alright, so we have left shift, enter. Do we have full backspace today? Let me see. Full backspace. Spacebar. Okay, cool. Yep. I think that's it. Skit with Pete? Oh yeah, One Up Keyboards occasionally did streams on YouTube as well, yeah. I remember that. And back when Mr. JB, who currently owns One Up Keyboards essentially, was a guest for the One Up Keyboard streams rather than, you know, part of their team, and eventually he joined their team. But yeah, that was a long time ago. Long time ago now. Pete doesn't own One Up anymore? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much, JB is the owner of One Up. Pretty much runs all of One Up, yeah. Pete actually never really owned it, I think. I think it was technically like kind of like a family business, so he was just in charge of a lot of the media stuff. He was like kind of front facing in some ways, but he was never technically like, I don't think he technically owned it. It was just like a family thing. But yeah, I joined when Batchat was still making Daffy V2s. Oh, that's still a while back actually. It's not crazy long ago, but it's still a while back. And Mr. Batchat was not Rubber Hose. I was always reluctant to join limited group buys. My first few keyboard group buys were unlimited. Ah, I see. I see. Okay, so let's test this PCB first. All right, where's my cable here? Look at those handsome boys. There's no emote for Nono, huh? I guess I don't have the Soran emotes, so yeah. Alright, let's test this. Let's just go right away to, does this have backlighting? No, okay, cool. So I'll still turn it off from habit. Go to key tester, test matrix. Soren has sub emotes with them. Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, not everyone would have it, right? So. Are you sub to Soren though, Drua? I don't sub to anyone except Nathan, since I waste my prime on him. Fair enough. Fair enough. Alright, cool. Everything works. So, minimize that. And get lubing our stabs first. Where's my brush? The first come first serve I joined was Vega. The first come first serve I joined. I actually don't remember. Maybe it was a lightsaber V3. Maybe not actually. It might have been something else. I actually don't remember. I remember I bought the first round of KBD 75s. I bought like 3 of them. Gifted one to a friend. One I was just proxying for another friend. And then one for myself. I forgot he added, what is this? Oh, the Nixies. Nice. Yeah, that does count as no-no. Oh, hi Brandon, how are you doing? Been busy? Nice. Guess that's not a bad thing. It's been a while since I built with clickies, I think. I actually don't remember when was the last time I built with clickies, now that I think about it. Let me think. Alps, maybe? Or did I build with box switches at some point? I actually don't remember. I built off-stream with clickies, but I don't remember building on-stream with clickies anytime recently. It's been mostly either tactiles. Actually, there's been a lot more tactile builds than linear builds the last few months, I would say. But I actually don't remember when I last built a clicky build on stream. Might have been a box white build or something like that. I don't remember building box like navies or anything else like that. The chillest of the chills Zelda retro tunes playing right now? Yeah, it definitely is Zelda related, yeah. How you doing, Mr. Joran? How's it going? I was giving someone advice on how to participate at First Come First Serve the other day. She was saying it's an esport where she's receiving coaching tips from me. I remember the first First Come First Serve that I was very annoyed about losing. Like I was straight up pissed about it because I lost it by like nothing, which was the TGR 910 CE. I was so annoyed that I didn't get that one because I was so close. I literally got caught off by like a few seconds, not even. But yeah, didn't make the cutoff for that one, I remember. I actually did end up getting a TGR 910C, but I actually passed the spot to a friend because he wanted it really badly, and I was like, okay, that's fine. Back then it was like all retail, so it was like, you know, $500 or whatever for it. Also back then TGRs went for like 700 tops, maybe 800 tops, and that was for like a really good condition, like Jane or something. And like that was Jane V1 too, so it was not like it was not super desirable. It was actually kind of like whatever, because the Mech 27, the Mira, the Orion were all basically like the same board, so it's not super desirable back then. I would say the desirability of TGRs really kind of went up starting from the Alice. No, yeah, maybe it started from the Alice. Was the first board that kind of really drove up the demand for TGR boards, because the Alice was actually kind of unique when it came out. It was kind of like, oh, like it's like the 60% version of an EM7. Wow, that's cool. And then it was like, oh, you know, I kind of want to try like this ergo layout. So yeah, the Alice, I would say, it was pretty much like pretty pivotal, because also the finishing on the boards starting from the Alice was pretty good. Before that, they had a lot of issues, a lot of anno issues, a lot of imperfections, like streaking, colors that were off. Like for example, like the promise color was a gray, but it came out like a very bronzy gray, like a very like a warm gray pretty much, and eventually was changed to like warm gray. Like the blue wasn't like too good. Like it was like more like a light blue than a cyan. Like the magenta was like a slight violet. So yeah. My first come first serve was also my first proper custom, which was a whale. Oh, I see. That's cool. Did you participate in this like in a Korean group buy, or was it the pink whale or like one of those runs? Actually, I don't know. Yo, Ninewalker, what's up, buddy? So yeah, first come first serve though. I actually eventually did make it into the Alice group buy and into the Jane V2 and Jane V2C group buys. All of those I actually entered legitimately first come first serve, which was pretty pog. But those were really tough also because they had their own issues too with the whole farm. But yeah. First come first serve group buys stress me out. I don't like them. I can't stand them, to be honest. I don't want to deal with them. I want to just enter and forget, which a raffle is totally fine. I would rather lose in a raffle, you know, and not have to stress about the entry at all. Like even if it's for like a minute or two or whatever, it's just annoying. It's just extra stressful. Some call it imperfection, some call it a feature. Yeah, for sure, for sure. It was just a quick drop of the keeps Lin randomly found while moving. Oh, nice. That kind of sounds like Lin. Sounds very much like him. Very spontaneous. Yeah. Same. I'm too slow, and if I make a mistake, it's the worst. Yeah, it sucks. I am not good with time pressure. Actually, I'm very bad with time pressure. Gets me very anxious. Like my hands get really sweaty. I get really sweaty just in general. Like it makes me really anxious. Like it makes me really stressed out. Yeah, time pressure stuff is just not my thing. I get really mad. I get really pissed off. Like I'm the kind of like it's like stop bothering me. Like stop talking to me. Shut the you know, like that kind of stuff. Like I'm not a very good like when you put me under that kind of pressure, I get really mad easily. It's not great. So I try to avoid any situation that would put me in that kind of position. That's what I don't like about Geon's group price, always in stock only with so little quantity. It's not even that the quantities are that small, are they? Geon's group price, aren't they? Aren't the quantities pretty decent? But it's just that there's so many people who want it now. I guess it's a relatively small quantity to the number of people wanting it, rather. So it's still simply just a limited supply relative to demand, right? So I understand that. Yeah, it's rough. I mean, that's inevitable, right? When you simply just have too much demand, it's always kind of difficult. But even then, yeah, I would just prefer. That's why I kind of did appreciate it after. Oh, another one that I was kind of. Well, this one I was actually not that disappointed. I was sad about it, but I was not disappointed. When I lost the Keycap number 2 classic stainless / contemporary red, the very first run that they did, the very first public run that they did as a company, after they like kind of went public, was the Keycap number 2, and well, and for like their new design. And so the Keycap number 2 I was pretty bummed about, in the sense that, like, oh, you know, I was super excited about the design. I actually knew about the design like maybe like a year, you know, like a year before, or maybe 6 to 8 months before the design actually came out. Like I had talked to Ride on the Bay about it at some point, and I was like, and he was like, oh yeah, like it's going to be very rare, or like specifically he was like, I don't know how much it's going to cost, because I think that I'm trying to design it, like, you know, to kind of like look like this, and I think it's just gonna cost a lot to manufacture. So I don't really want to make a big run, because I actually don't know if people even want to buy something so expensive. And so he was like, yeah, like it, like I don't know, and I was like, you know, that's cool, and I was like, I'm interested because I you know, I love the HKB, right? And when that happened, I was a bit sad, because the main thing that made me sad was that there were circulating links of people who already had the Shopify cart, like the checkout link. It was basically like people managed to pre-generate the Shopify link. So basically, like, people cheated the system and such. Like, and I know for sure that things like this circulated before it happened. Like before the actual first come first serve window opened. So it kind of sucked. I mean, I think it, like, in a way, kind of made sense, in the sense, like, you know, Keycap was still pretty new to the whole Shopify thing. And, like, you know, back then there was no, like, bot protection, that kind of stuff, right? It was just really first come first serve, and there's only like 10 units of each, and so, like, you know that all just spells for disaster, right? Wait, this song is a remix of a Smash theme? Let me check. I think so. 34, 45. Oh, it's a Kirby. It's a Kirby remix. Oh no. Yeah. It's a Kirby Triple Deluxe remix. Yeah, because a lot of the songs in Smash are reused, right? So, or not reused, but like remixed, or even like the originals are used a lot. So yeah. Anyone remember the first drop of NK65 in Tradition drop? Yeah, that was also pretty crazy. I mean, I remember when people were like, I mean, remember Sat 75 also? Like, that was pretty crazy too. People were like sending death threats, and like, that stuff is wild. Like, when people like actually get like, okay, getting salty about it and being like, oh my god, I lost, you know, is very different from like sending a death threat or like actually cursing someone out. Like, that kind of stuff is just, come on, man. Like, really? For a keyboard? That stuff is just, it's just wrong. It's just not cool. It's like, come on, really now? For a fucking toy? For a fucking keyboard? It's like, come on, man. Come on, kiddo. It's like, jeez. Okay. Guess this is why we can't have nice things, you know? Yeah. But yeah, that stuff happens though. Certainly. People leave nasty comments, and like they'll like I've heard of people like sending support tickets kind of stuff, like saying all these kinds of nasty things. just to send nasty things, like just for the sake of saying something terrible over that message. You know, it's inevitable. Someone's gonna read it. You know, it's part of their job in a way. So yeah, it's like, come on, are you fucking serious now? Like, why so petty and so immature and childish? Believe it or not, people did this shit for our place earlier this week. Oh yeah, I'm not at all surprised. I mean, the internet is a cesspool. Like, it's so rotten and bad in so many ways, right? You just have to kind of, there's just certain things that trigger those people to sort of show up. Normally things that are of high traffic enough, like our place will definitely cause something like that or have incidents like that. Speaking of our place, I saw those like last few screenshots before the whiteout. Man, it looked amazing. Really cool stuff. It's really amazing how much creativity people have to do stuff like that. This shit too? What is this? Oh my god. Yeah. People are bizarre, so to speak. I remember someone sent death threats to Outlet for Mr. Suit Round 2 due to overselling. Yeah. Human life doesn't matter much to some people. It's kind of sad. Yeah. But Diego, I've been waiting for my switches to get shipped and it's been 1 week. I'm about to wild out. Yeah, I know. Poor you, not having your mechanical switches that you need for your nth keyboard. Oh, Mr. Chicagoan, thank you so much for the 7 months. How are you doing? Happy Tuesday. My Zaku's is held at the post office. Do you have to go pick it up at the post? Is that what you're trying to say? Or is it just like currently like stuck in some post office? Because I've had both issues, but I don't like it when I have to go pick it up sometimes because, I mean, I'm okay with the fact that it's safe, but what sucks for me in particular is that when I have to go pick up at the post office, like my local post office here, it takes so long to pick up. Like, the line is super long for the pickup window, and they just take a while. So it's like I need to like slot out a time in the day during the week to do it, and that part is like so time consuming. And if it's like the wrong season, like really cold winter or like really hot and humid summer, it's just nasty. Fun fact, the guy who created our place is the same guy who invented Whirl? What? Guy's a genius. Guy's actually a genius. Like, to have the capacity and the creativity and the ability to actually make things that are extremely attractive to people like that is a talent. Like you is a talent and a skill, right? Like, you know, you have to really know what you're doing, kind of know what is good, what is bad. It's like that shit's cool. Wow, that's amazing. So this guy's straight up talented at this stuff. The guy worked for Reddit before? Oh, so he knows how the hive mind behaves. He knows he maybe is the void monster itself. Knows how people consume like the void. I loved how the void was showing up every so often. So cool. Like, obviously when you look at it, it's scary and super kind of fucked, but it's like, it's so amazing how like fast and like virus like the void monster like turns were on our place. So cool. how it like opens up for like a ton of new things too. I really enjoyed seeing art plays for the past week. Happy that New York Times giving a big payout? For sure. I mean, he deserves it for something like Wordle. Yeah. Need to get out of my house to pick it up. Imagine having to leave the house. Imagine having to walk on the pavement and touch some grass sometimes. They've been clapping cheeks. Imagine. Touching grass couldn't be me. Saying hi to people. Having to talk to someone at a pickup window with your mask on. Ew, gross, nasty. If this guy starts some new company, time to invest. Oh, for sure, right? Like, if he actually has like a company that where you can hold shares, like better get in early on that stuff. I mean, who knows? It might be the big Yahoo, big Google boom, you know. The void was mainly due to XQC's doing. Yeah, I know, but it still like looked so cool. Still looked so cool. Like to just kind of see it kind of happen was like, wow. It's pretty crazy. Yo, what's up, Nacho? How's it going, dude? Does anyone have the San Diego Mech Market server? Huh? There's a separate Mech Market server for San Diego specifically? I have no idea. Never even knew that it existed. He really stirred a ton of fear with the void, I imagine. I mean, yeah. Yeah, I mean, the whole stuff for art plays was really interesting to see. Like, also specifically, very interesting to see specific communities like battle things out. I mean, some fun stuff came out of it. Like, I saw that the whole like looking at Canada struggle to make their maple leaf for like 4 days. That was pretty funny. A lot of really cool art within like the flags, which obviously like are just this. I mean, a lot of flags are this like tri-colored thing, right? And just takes up a bunch of space because they have to be somewhat like long or whatever. But a lot of really cool art on them too. Like towards the end of it, I was like, wow, people are so fucking creative. Offline chat I was in for the art play stuff was freaking the F out and trying to get our background changed to light blue instead of purple. When he was voiding all purple. That's pretty funny. Did place end? Yeah, it ended yesterday. There was a whiteout at the very end. Some people captured some screenshots right before the whiteout. I mean, there are probably people who recorded the whole thing. There's 2 kiwi birds on it? Oh, nice. Yeah, I saw a lot of anime references too. I saw like Mushoku Tensei, saw 86, the Attack on Titan, the Titanfolk one. That one was there like the entire time. The Eren, the no, I don't want that. That one. There was yeah, there's a lot of cool shit. I mean, you just have to go and look. The Genshin logo that turned into Genshit, and then Genshrek, and then Gay shit, and then, you know, a lot of different transformations it suffered, and then eventually basically went away. Schools insignias that spelled out funny words, or like the big Among Us, male genital, kind of crossing the entire map, and baguettes drawn everywhere. There's a lot of cool stuff on our place. Big Amogus PP, yeah. Sus PP. I remember there's a Chilean flag on that Bulu for like 5 days. My defense there in the way of memorial for someone to release Twitch. Should have tried to do Diego's logo. That would have been so hard. Keeping anything in our place is like ridiculous. Takes so much coordination. Also, I have to protect it, you know? I have to defend. It's annoying. They vandalized the CSGO logo, gave the guy a huge dick. Yeah, I mean, there were a lot of popular figures with very large dicks, that's for sure. I like the Windows bar at the bottom, the start menu, the toolbar. I thought that was a cool idea. There are some like murals slash like paintings that were done on our place that were like that looks pretty sick. There's that One Piece one that looked really cool too. Yeah, there's a lot of really cool shit. It's like, yeah, people in pixel art, you know. All it takes, pixel art, and lots of coordination. Oh, there were a few popular emotes on there's a lol emote. There are a few fun emotes on there. RuneScape held the top left till the end. Yeah, I mean, RuneScape's a pretty big community on our place. I mean, on Reddit and like everywhere in general, pretty huge. I was surprised some communities were not as coordinated just because they are generally very big. I do think that having like a stream or something, like kind of like XQC or like other people had it, was is a smarter idea because you actually can engage people live and a ton of people at once if your community is like particularly huge. Like that's the move, but a lot of people resorted to not do that necessarily. Yeah, Giga Chat was there a few times actually. It's not even just once, it was there a few times. The streams definitely brought a bunch of people together to build shit. That's how all the Twitch emotes got built. Oh, I mean, for sure. I'm not surprised there. Like, you know, they're just, yeah, these big communities who did that. Except the Force and related ones, they bought it those. Oh, rip. Love when Red does this shit and it just goes to show the degeneracy of the internet. I mean, that's people. The BTMC one was funny. Yeah. The Osu, yeah, Osu community, pretty funny. Super efficient in many ways too. Osu community stuff was pretty funny. Really good. There was a lot of HoloLive, a lot of VTuber stuff featured as well. I saw a ton of it. A lot of cool video game references on there too. Oh, the Star Wars poster looked so sick. That one was super sick. The original trilogy poster. That one looked really, really cool. Done so well. There were a few Star Wars ones that just looked fantastic. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Oh, where's my... I'm happy Monkey Type got built. Yeah, true. I mean, there was a bit of a fight between the people at RMK, like Mech Keys and Monkey Type for a little bit, and then the Monkey Type people were just much more coordinated. So yeah, the RMK reference died completely, and it just went straight into Monkey Type. I think they kind of pleaded pity, and that's why, like, I think there is maybe like a small mention of RMK right there. I actually don't remember. There was maybe it might have been eaten out later on. But yeah, the Monkey Type people actually did pretty well. They actually kept that there for a good while. Especially like towards the end when people are rushing a lot. Next time, big cup rubber. Yeah, there should be enough Taupe enthusiasts out there, right? But the problem is coordinating with them. People are not necessarily... It's funny. But people in the keyboard community may just simply not be that coordinated. Even though there are a lot of smart people and a lot of very cool people out there who could brigade. Alas. Oh, I need to take the plate out, so let's do that. Oh, I don't know why I got blocked there. There's a large pedo bear at some point. Oh, I didn't see that, I think. Oh, no, wait. I think I did see it. I remember now, yeah. Yeah, I remember seeing that. "4 days of my life spent in offline chat and Reddit. I'm never getting back." It sure sounds like you, Drew. This oboe music is exactly what I needed. What's up, buddy? Let's take a look at the bottom. Oh, this is limited edition. Look at, that's the engraving for the Tsukuyomi weight on the inside. It's like this nice moon crest sort of emblem. Kind of reminds me of, like, I don't know, card captor, Sakura kind of theme. Wait, smaller screen. So it just uses symmetrical mounting points, 8 of them for the whole plate. Just nice standard aluminum plate here, and this is what it looks like. Pretty standard. Would be nice to use Magic Girl on it, which Melodica made it in a different profile. I do agree, actually. I actually do like the whole theme around, I actually do enjoy the theme around, around Magic Girl, the set. I think the whole theme is pretty cool. I mean, it's kind of nostalgic, right? But, yeah, unfortunately, it's not made in other profiles. It's like DSA, right? Primarily. Oh, is that Phoenix Wright music? Ace Attorney music. Cool. Oh no, wait. I think that's actually Mario Kart music. I thought it was Phoenix. I think it was Ace Attorney, but it's actually Mario Kart music, I think. Now that I'm listening to it, it's like it's either one of the stages or like one of the credit scenes. I actually don't remember. They also made a huge QR code that rickrolled you. Yeah, I saw that. Was the whiteout done by Reddit or someone bought it the entire thing? I think it was done by Reddit, yeah. It's like a way to sort of end it, huh? Cathartic. All that work only to get it all wiped out. Sag. Then the zip bomb QR code? I didn't see that one, I think. Huh. Box, which is actually kind of difficult to clip in. They're just kind of, oh, it's because I see the little tabs are kind of just thicker. Realize how box switches have a very shallow middle stem. Like the middle part there is actually shallow, so it actually just barely goes through that middle peg area of the PCB switch entry points. It's interesting. I didn't know that. Didn't realize that. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, like looks kind of flatter, but that's the way it is when it's flush. Didn't know. It's been a while rather that I saw any box switches. Alright, let's try both GMK and the cat set that we have, because we don't know how it's gonna work with the stabs. Probably just want to check both, just in case. I think with tactiles and clickies, it's easier to do stabs, but you know, still worth checking. Because also ticking, you don't really notice ticking with clickies because it's so loud. Will it be hard to test for rattle tick with clicky switches? It's easier in the sense that yeah, the tick accents the click. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't really matter. It's the same with tactiles. It's a little easier because the bump kind of keeps things like it returns things with more force basically, right? So like you don't notice any kind of ticking as easily. Linears are like when you use linears, it's actually the worst kind of switch to tune stabs with. It's easier to tune stabs for clickies and tactiles in general. So what I'm hearing is use stock snaps for maximum thickest, hardest, thickest, strongest clickerinos. Yes, exactly. You also said thickest twice. Sloppy copy pasta or. Disagree with light tactiles? I mean, light tactiles are, well, light, so it's still closer to like how linears are like it's the ticking can still be pretty audible with light tactiles, I would say. Anyway, let's see. We got this key set here. Got some of these caps. Bit of lube here might help, but it's not like a big deal. Is this all like ooh-woos? Bruh. This ain't cat? Yeah, I guess this is SA Bliss. The description on my the filled out form I think said kitty cat, but I think they just sent SA Bliss instead, which is fine. SA Bliss it is today. Haven't used SA in like, when was the last time I used SA? Holy shit, I actually don't know. Years? I don't even remember the last time someone sent SA either. Nobody has sent SA sets in like a long time as well. So I actually think I haven't built with anything SA in like the past. Might have been Godspeed like 4 years ago. 3 years ago? 4 years ago? I think that might have been the last time I used SA on stream. Damn, that's kind of crazy. Fly to China and hold Gateron factory workers ransom and demand them to make you clickies. or Drua, you can try stealing a mold, right? And making a company, and then somehow this company becomes a very successful company. And at first it all starts with shifting blame about how you know, someone stole a mold and there was a vendor and blah blah blah. And suddenly they become one of the most well-known switch makers in the community. Somehow. All it takes is one new Windows update and my laptop starts acting funny. Wait, did I miss something here? Mr. Hamid? Maybe I need a new laptop, or maybe Windows is Windows? Yeah. That's probably Windows being Windows, not your laptop. It's just Windows. Windows things, when updates break things. That's pretty common. Not unheard of. I mean, Not like new Mac versions are also not like full of bugs at the very beginning, especially, but Windows especially does it more often. Can't wait for my first DCS set to experience the 2014 meta. I mean, there are in-stock DCS sets too, like if you go on like Signature Plastics or pinmykeyboard.com, right? But yeah, I mean, there's also been more DCS runs now, so kind of cool. Maybe something J, something Wayfan, something Stelios. What do you mean DCS is a 2022 meta? It kind of is like part of the new wave of DCS popularity. That is true. Taki says Nightfall in stock still. Yeah, I believe they do. DCS is practically cherry? Yeah, it's pretty close. It's close. It's not the same, but it's close. It simulates what cherry profile is, like as far as its cylindrical, sculpted profile. But I mean, it is different in some in pretty noticeable ways. But yeah, it is like cherry. It is supposed to be kind of like cherry. No, DCS is cylindrical. It's a cylindrical key top. Instead of like SA or DSA are spherical, cherry is cylindrical, so it's more like OEM cherry, like yeah, that's DCS. Yeah, probably thinking of something else. Yeah, probably. Oh, with a lot of homing, maybe you're thinking of MT3 or like Hypro Topre. Those tend to have very scooped homing keys and like a lot of scoopedness to the keycaps. Will DCS pimp my keyboard enough, or do I have to go SA? Well, you know, if DCS does not pimp your keyboard enough, maybe you'll have to go find an SA to pimp your ride instead. Okay, I'll stop. I didn't say that. Damn, Diego. Yeah. Do you get a pass just because? SMH? It's I don't know if you remember, was it a South Park episode or was it a Family Guy? No, it was a South Park episode. I let my essay, I let my friend write my essay. I remember there was that one South Park episode about it. That was so poetic that it got me snapping IRL. Oh god. Yeah, DSS is sculpted DSA basically. Yeah, pretty sure it was South Park. I remember I had a period of time when I was watching a lot of South Park. I haven't watched a lot since like the old days, like when they had their WoW episodes and like, yeah. Old South Park. It's like so like 10 years ago. 3DS eShot type beat, yeah. Pretty recognizable. South Park is serialized now? Wild. Oh, actually, I hope I don't have autoplay on. Can't just go watch a random episode? Yeah. Bummer. I mean, I'm sure people have like snippets, but yeah, it's not the same as watching the full episode anymore. I did not play Pokemon Black and White. I only played up to like Emerald and Sapphire, Ruby, those. And then I maybe played a little bit of some of the later ones, but never finished them. IMO, the peak of Pokemon games? Really? Oh. I thought the peak of Pokemon games was Soul Silver and Heart Gold. Like, it's Pokemon Silver, basically. I thought that was the peak of Pokemon for me. The peak of Pokemon games. Wait, went to shit after Gen 5? Oh, I see. Yeah, no, I'm a old gen and never really kept track after that. It was, I guess I just wasn't into the gameplay that much actually. I liked it, but it kind of grew on me pretty quickly. I don't know why. I guess I enjoy like other style games more. I mean, I tend to play a lot of like adventure, hack and slash, that type of games. Or even like just like JRPG style. Peak of Pokemon was blue with missing number for me. Damn. I was like 5, yeah. Yeah, no, I don't know much about Pokemon after a certain timeline. Like I remember watching the TV show for a while. And then kind of keeping in touch a little bit with it. And yeah, I didn't remember it a lot later on. So many Pokemon to keep track of and to know. These switches kind of difficult to put in. Just the tabs are just thick. They're not like bad, they're just thick. They just require a slightly harder push than your usual like cherry switch. Which is actually okay, it means they're kind of nicely placed there once they are in the plate. Won't really ever come off. Thick clicks, yeah, pretty much lives up to the name. Yeah, I mean, what game or franchise is the franchise that you guys have spent the most time, money, whatever invested in? Like what's the franchise or type of games or like series of games that you've spent the most time or the most like sentimental value, blah blah blah, into? Hearing this music forever reminds me of a VGM playlist being completely ruined thanks to Nintendo. Oh damn, that's unfortunate. Keegan, what's up? How you doing? Because for me, I think franchise-wise, okay, so for like a lot of the single-player stuff, I would say, well, online, I would say Diablo was probably the biggest one that I spent the most time in. Diablo 2, Diablo 2 Lord of Destruction, Diablo 3, and the new Resurrected one. Probably spent the most time into those. And then I also played a ton of Ragnarok Online. Some Maple Story, but not enough to compare to those actually. Like I spent, I don't even know how many hours into both Diablo and like Ragnarok Online. I played a lot in a lot of private servers too, so I play a good amount of WoW, but not enough to know everything now. So a lot of MMOs kind of get lost on me. Play way too much time playing Dark Souls. I play a lot of the Final Fantasy series actually. I played 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 10 2, Tactics, was it Crystal Chronicles, Dissidia, Theatrhythm 1, 2, what else? Final Fantasy, definitely a franchise I've invested a lot into, time-wise, and kind of like sentimental value-wise, so I actually am very, very fond of the music, the whole character style, design, all that. Not too much time on like 15, for example, like the online stuff. Minecraft I play competitively. Wow, okay. I can't relate. Minecraft at best I only spent just time to play with friends, just like for fun, right? And it was not that much actually. It was pretty little amount of time. BTC can vouch for Minecraft PvP being fun. I'm sure it's fun. I actually can tell that Minecraft is fun. Like, that's not a question for me. Like, I actually do not doubt that Minecraft is a lot of fun. In fact. I've also spent a lot of time into Nintendo games in general. Like, I've played... Let me see, actually. I've played pretty much most of the Zelda games. Let me see. Like, let's look at the Zelda timeline. Legend of Zelda game timeline. Because I've played most of them. Let me see what I haven't played. Okay. Where's the list though? I need the list. Games in order. Yeah, sure. Just the list is fine. I just need a list. I don't need all your stupid explanations. Let's see. I played the original Legend of Zelda. I did not play Adventure of Link. I did play A Link to the Past. Like, A Link to the Past I probably played like 8 times, 10 times maybe. I played A Link to the Past a lot of times. A Link to the Past, definitely something I played a shit ton of. Let's see. Let's see. Link's Awakening, I played a few times, a couple times. Ocarina of Time, I played a shit ton. Majora's Mask, I played a shit ton. I tried to like speedrun some of those. But I was more of an 100%er, so I like to play a lot of it. Just 100% it several times. That was fun. Oracle of Seasons, Oracle of Ages, I played both. Four Swords, I played it for a bit. Wind Waker, played it a few times. Minish Cap, played it twice. Twilight Princess, played it 3 times. Phantom Hourglass, only once. Spirit Tracks, only once. Ocarina of Time 3D, played it twice. Skyward Sword, played it twice. Wind Waker HD, played it twice. Link Between Worlds, played it once. Majora's Mask 3D, played it once. Triforce Heroes, played it once. Twilight Princess HD, played it once. Breath of the Wild, played it once. And then Skyward Sword HD, did not play. Okay. And then the new Link's Awakening, I did not play either. But yeah, I would say, yeah. Zelda, Legend of Zelda games, also the franchise I've probably spent a lot of time in. emotional investment into. Yeah. I was never good at competitive gaming in general. Like, I was never good at like FPS or like Smash or Halo or Call of Duty or whatever you name it, right? Like, I played like a lot of Dota. Oh yeah, Dota and Dota 2. I played a lot. Just in general, I did play a lot of MOBAs. Like, I played like Heroes of New Earth. I played like Heroes of the Storm. I played like League of Legends for a while. But I would say the most time I spent, I was on G Arena and Dota 1, like the initial, like the Warcraft 3 Dota. I played a lot of, and then played a good deal of Dota 2 / Heroes of New Earth, and then stopped playing those. I mostly played Dota 2 on like a friend's account because I don't know, that's he just like let me play, and I just kind of like just mindlessly spent time on it when I was like in college. But yeah, I would say I played a lot of Dota 1, the original Dota. I forgot Han existed. It's so good. Diablo 2 Pog, yeah. The only Zelda game I played was A Link to the Past on the Wii. Oh, I see. Wind Waker kind of underrated. Yeah, kind of underrated. Yeah, it is a little bit underrated. But when the re-release happened for the Wind Waker, that's when people also realized how good it is. Same with Twilight Princess. People rediscovered Twilight Princess. Twilight Princess had a shit ton of bad criticism when it first came out. But people eventually loved it. Yeah. Is this Genshin lo-fi or Ghibli lo-fi? I believe this is... I think this is... Yeah, this is Genshin lo-fi, yeah. I was just clicking on something random, and then that's what came up. My best friend always tried to convince me to play Han back when I played League. Yeah, Han, I actually did not enjoy League as much as Dota or Han. I actually liked Dota and Han a lot more. It was when League came out, League felt League felt a lot more forgiving than Dota, and I enjoyed playing Dota a lot more. Like no denying creeps, that kind of stuff. Like I was like, what? How could you not do that? Things like that. I was like, oh, you bunch of noobs. Yeah. But you know, this was back when I was edgy and annoying about it. Yeah. I only played a lot of League just for funsies with friends, you know. I played a good deal of Overwatch too, as well. Overwatch, I played a good amount of it, but not too much. Nothing. I was not great at it. So yeah. And then played a lot of like single player games like Fable, like The Witcher, like that kind of stuff. Played a lot of like random Steam games here and there. Yeah. And nowadays, I mean, for a while I was playing Diablo 2 Resurrected, and nowadays I think I only play Genshin, and like occasionally I'll just pick up games from friends' recommendations. I actually still have to play like Hades, still have to play like Elden Ring and Dark Souls style games. I only got to play them very briefly, never finished them or anything. Never played them extensively. I think someone mentioned God of War earlier. I play God of War a lot, like on my friend's console. Yeah, never finished that either. I remember playing like Prince of Persia and that kind of stuff, Fire Emblem, Prince of Persia, that kind of stuff, because I was borrowing the games from friends, but I don't remember finishing any of them. Deciding on switches for my next build, thinking H1s, would you guys film them? I believe I have my H1s filmed with, I think, desk keys? I actually don't remember, but I think it was desk keys. Do I have enough switches? I remember the client was like, I might not have enough box jades. I was like, okay. And I was like, and they sent me some clicky black, Kailh clicky black switches over here. So we might replace just a macro column with those instead. So just just in case you're surprised about it. I did not count the switches beforehand, so I was not sure. What thickness are those? What do you mean thickness? Oh, the desk keys? Desk keys are like 0.3 millimeters, but they compress because they're basically like rubber pieces. It's like a compressible material, so yeah, just so you know. Alright, looks like I'm missing 2 switches, so I'm actually just gonna remove the whole cluster and replace this whole line with those Kailh black clicky switches. So these ones, I don't know why there's TX films. Oh, they filmed them. Are these clickies? These are not clickies. These are tactiles? What the hell are these? Okay, I don't know what these are, but they're tactiles and they're like long pole. Okay, I'll just use those in the macro cluster. I have no idea what they are. They have a Kailh housing. They kind of look like... They're not creams, though. I don't know. They have a long pole. They're tactile. They're lubed. But I have no idea what they are. Whatever. We'll use them. Sus switches? Yeah, kinda. Kinda not sure what they are. Everglide? Oh yeah, maybe they're Moyu Blacks. Yes, maybe they're Moyu Blacks. Yes. That is a very likely option. That they are those. Yes, they're probably Moyu Blacks then. All right, cool. We'll just replace the macro column so it's nice and consistent at least by cluster. Yeah, these are lubed and filmed. What the hell? That film is like so off? Bro. Oh. Okay. This one looks better. Alright. Put Moyu Black on spacebar? I think they want the spacebar to be clicky, so I probably will skip on that. I actually don't remember what the placement of this 1.25U is. Does it say in the back? It does not. I don't remember though. I'll figure it out as I do this. Let's see. What's that 1.25 here? Okay. Close the outer switch. It is time to solder. Let's heat up our soldering iron here. And wait for a sec. Yeah. So what's new, everyone? What's cooking? Oh my gosh, my hands look so ugly. All this skin peeling from just putting switches in. Goodness. I finally booked my hotel. Oh, for your visit. Wait, you're staying with your friend though before though, right? But for here, you're booking a place. Well, I guess I'll get to see you soon. At the end of the month, hopefully. If I were to be able to pick you up at the airport, I would bring a big ass poster with your favorite copy pasta. I don't know, any of them. I don't know which one I would pick, but I would figure that out. With a big ass copy pasta. Yeah, I'm crashing in Midtown? Okay, nice. Nice. Almost halfway done with uni. Oh, nice. Halfway done. So the second half is where it gets good though. Gets a little busier and you just have like more interesting things to do, I would say. Second half of college, second half of university is more interesting, I would say. It's tedious, but it's more interesting. At least in my opinion. Holy Thought is my favorite. That doesn't seem like a Topre reference to me. Anyway. Alright, let's get soldering. Holy Clackers? Yes, it is Holy Clackers indeed. We even have a command for it. Oh yes, so I had an idea the other day that I actually incidentally forgot about it right before stream. Of course I would. I was thinking that maybe I should put like a small banner kind of thing, or like a small like box here, similar to like, you know, you see how like the logos here like get like cycle over. I was thinking maybe putting a small little banner here that says like currently running group buys, like from the sponsors, right? Like specifically group buys, like pre-orders or group buys, or like important sales, right? And maybe like have that cycle too. Say like, you know, if it's like Canon keys, it would be like CK something, you know, maybe CK SAT 75 round 4, you know, Omnitype Dracula round 69, Prime KB Meridian round 40, and so on. Novel keys Cherry PBT set 1337, and so on. Because that way, whenever the sponsor segment rolls around, I can be like, boom, just check out the banners for the rolling pre-orders, but the sponsors are listed like on the command, and I don't have to repeat myself. If I forget anything, I can just be like, oh, just cheat a little and look, and be like, oh yeah, that was the group I was running right now. Something like that. I don't know. I thought of that. And I figure maybe it's a good idea and it might be simple. Mark C, hello. You gotta do more for a free PC? Wow. Ninewalker. Wow. Damn. Damn, dude. I didn't know that was so I don't know, so scandalous, so what's the word? Such a contentious thing. Wowies. Damn, dude. You don't have to do me in like that, you know? I'm trying my best here, you know? I'm trying to save y'all time. by saying things like, oh, you know, check out the vendors and here's all the information at your disposal. I mean, of course I could just be like, oh, you guys can go to madgroupbuys.com for any group buys that are currently running, and just check out thougstock.com for any in-stock items, and then, you know, click on each website and just go to the entire catalog, which is actually something you probably should do anyway, because you never know. That's how you maybe might find a secret restock of Gatorons or something like that. Who knows? Maybe I'll do that on the next Gatoron restock. I'll be like, oh, you know, maybe you should just like check the whole store catalog and you might find a nice surprise for yourself. Just like that. Who knows? Who knows? Less than 1 million followers. Sorry, we're going to have to reroll. I think that's what the vendors are gonna tell me. They're gonna be like, sorry, Diego, you are now officially not a sponsoree of our company. Your growth rate has diminished. You are worthless to us. From now on, please, you know, figure it out yourself. You know, our money is a waste on you. Boom. Apparently that whole company's under now? Caught not paying taxes. Huh. Zam. But anyway. Speaking of important group buys though, if you guys don't know that GMK Hamon round 2 is running. It is now running on Space Cables on spaceholdings.net, and all the regional vendors are available on that website as well, or they're listed on the different Hamon related posts from Zambamon and so on. For like the EU, that would be Oblotsky.industries, Daily Clag, there's Swackies, you know, Prototypist, etc., etc. I think that's probably the biggest pre-order news from the past week. There's been a few new sets, like I think Kanekys just stocked a new set called Minty. Basically it's based on the colors for GMK 9009, like mint and like salmony sort of pink color, with like a neutral palette. And they also had their extra sale for they also recently had some extras for the SAT 75, and also for the Kinetic 0 caps. Yeah. Is it my headset getting static or the stream? I don't know. Is it the stream? Are you guys getting static too? I can reset my mic here. Let me try that. Is that better? Nothing for me? Oh yeah, if you guys didn't notice, Prime KB is open again. They were on a brief hiatus for a little bit for their business, but they're back open. So if you're looking for alpacas, and they're about to fulfill their Nicer 60 keyboard kit, which was something that they ran right before they closed up. And they also have, you know, the usual stabilizers, alpacas, and so on. So you can check out primekb.com/lightning for that. If you haven't seen CB Planet currently has cables available, as well as they'll post about cables and so on their Discord, but you can find more details on their website. And they also have in stock McLovin parts, PCB specifically, You can also order custom plates. You can get 5% off discount if you use the code lightning on cebplanet.com if you're ordering any plates. Yeah, so CEB. It's not just me. Oh, I think it's the switch rubbing on the plastic. Oh, you mean this? That sound? Oh yeah, that's just the clicky switches. Oh, is it because you arrived late, Marksy? Yeah. That's probably just the sound of the clicky switches. That's some very sharp static. That would be a very, very sharp static, yeah. Anyway, for other in-stock items, check out Kinetic Labs for in-stock key sets, dust mats, switches, lube, and other accessories. Same with novelties.com. Novelties also has in-stock keyboards kits as well, from the NK65 to the NK87, as well as the Seigaiha kit, which is a through-hole Alice layout style kit. And yep, they also carry switches, and you can get 5% off using the promo code BOLT on their website. Don't forget that OmniType.com right now has in-stock GMK sets if you missed out on like Modern Dolch, for example. They have been shipping out GMK Minimal, GMK Redacted recently. And they've also been streaming regularly, during which they conduct giveaways. They recently gave away a set of GMK Dracula, and have built pretty interesting boards like the Heavy Grail and the TGR Alice in polycarbonate. There's been some other builds like an acrylic build that Mr. Jeeber built for his wife, if I recall correctly. Yeah, so they've been grinding, doing streams pretty much several times a week to reach partner hopefully soon. So best of luck to Mr. Jeeber, who is grinding away at the Twitch partner application grind, which is actually not a joke. It's actually quite a bit of work. You have to stream like basically 3 times a week and get a certain follower base, and yeah, it's quite a bit of work. Finally done with class for the day. Nice. Very nice, Fallen. Congrats. Alright, I think all the switches are soldered. It is a little interesting to see box switches here. They look so flat, but I think all the switches are in flush. Let's test our PCB now. And well, don't forget that currently on keycult.com and on Salvan's website, we have the Keycult Salvan collab brass Keycap pre-order still available until the middle of the month. So those will be no longer available for pre-order on the 14th of this month. So don't forget and order now if you definitely want to get them. I think I missed one pin. Yeah, I did miss one pin, so I just need to do that one. And Space Cables also has MW Satellite currently running, which is a Milky Way manufactured set, cherry profile. Comes in these gray and sort of like yellow orangish colors. So another set that might be for you. So yeah, just check that out too. And of course, for the GMK Hamon collab, there's Hebe Artisans and a 0B Limo cable as well, which actually would match a lot of things because it's basically gray, and it's going to be matched to the Hamon like red accents, and like, you know, it's a fairly neutral colored cable, which I'm actually pretty tempted to get a cable of. But yeah, I'm probably gonna pick up the Hamon. Probably gonna pick up the Hamon Mac extension kit though, because I do have Hamon Space Kit. I just don't have the extension kit. All right, time to put this on. All right, that's good. So let's mount this with the little O-rings, like the burger mount style that Kinetic typically has. It's gonna be our O-rings over here. This must be a work board. Yeah, totally. It's gonna be super quiet for work. Extreme silent switches. They're just jade colored. Coincidentally similar to some very loud switches out there. Nice little quinkydink. Alright. Where's my... Okay, let's open this one up. Amber Alps makes these sound quiet. Alps definitely are kind of loud, especially like when they're in their stock form. The springs can be pretty pingy and loud. Yeah, Alps in general are pretty a different kind of clicky or tactile sound. So yeah, that's not surprising. I've definitely tried a fair share of Alps stuff, and yeah, they're not quiet things. They are not quiet switches. Alrighty. These little O-rings. Oh, Miss Anna, hello. How's it going? The taller housing helps too? Yeah, for sure. The keycaps also kind of sound different on Alps, so there's also a bit of that too. Alps, in my opinion though, shines more in they sound so much better in a plastic chassis though. I personally am not a huge fan of Alps in metallic housings. Not as big of a fan, at least. They're okay, but they're not amazing. I feel like they really shine on non-metallic parts, just in general. Ooh. I've seen a few Alps builds and unicorns and they sound kind of meh. Yeah, I mean, I've been asked to build Alps in metallic housings and they're okay. I mean, I do have a orange Alps build on my LZ. Well, I've had it on my LZMP, but I think it's also compatible on the LZGH. They pretty much use the same plate. And it sounds, it's alright. It's alright. It's good, but nothing crazy. It's kind of a nice change, I guess. It's like kind of nice to try for a change, but I wouldn't say like it's something that exceeds the quality of a nice plastic chassis for the switches. Just overall. Just curious, do you like orange Alps or taupe better? Oh, that's a tough question, but probably taupe. I'm probably more used to taupe, or would use taupe on a more regular basis than I would use orange Alps. Although orange Alps are definitely my favorite style of, like they're one of my favorite style of Alps switches in general. Yeah. How could you not love this perfection? Oh my god, that build was painful. I remember that was a mess. The switches would not line up properly, so I had to individually adjust the switches so they would like finally line up in a reasonable way with the keycaps on, and the switch spring was so heavy that basically the whole thing just bounced up and down. Like the whole keyboard just went up and down with everything. Yeah, it was pretty crazy. That build, oh my goodness. Which is, you know, but the fun part is that the person who commissioned that, like the person who actually asked me to build this, and you know, that I helped build this for, they actually enjoy it. They actually love it. They actually loved it. They actually were like, "Pog, this is great. Thank you so much." I'm like, excellent. That's all that matters. Was it plateless? No, it had an aluminum plate. An aluminum plate. It was like an AliExpress plate for like those like generic cases. Yeah. With Genshin music and canon. It's pretty funny. Back looks pretty nice. Yeah, it's very clean. Super clean. The E-White looks really good. Caleb DJK, hola Diego. Hello, Caleb, hola. Jingui Hallyu is on the way to the vendor. Yo, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. There's other 2 sets that are going to be shipping very, very soon. It's probably, I heard that GMK Noir and GMK Dolce R5 are both pretty much shipping this week or next week or whatever. So those are going to be on the way to vendors really soon. So pretty pog. Very exciting. Very exciting. I mean, Masterway is also on the way to people. Dolce R5 Pog Chamfer. Let's go. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about that too, though. Very excited. Alright. Do we put this SA Bliss on here today? Today I get to channel Minterly streaming spirit, builder spirit, and I actually get to try SA keycaps on a board because I literally never type on SA. As in, it's been years since I've typed on SA basically. And today we get to do that. And this is actually her set too, so Park Chamfer. We have SA Bliss today. Non-uniform SA Bliss. I think this is SA Bliss round 2, probably, right? So there's this whole uwu kit that we can use. Oh, what if I just put uwu in the U and the W so it spells uwu, basically? Is that kind of nice? I don't know. Oh my god, these icons. I don't know what's what. Is this alt? What is this? Is this control? Alt? Frick. That's caps. What is this? Use the entire uwu kit? Okay, fine. I can do that. That way I don't have to even... I just have to know what the rows are then. But I still need to know the modifiers. I think. Yeah, I still have to know the mods. I think the alphas can't just be all... I mean, only the alphas are all uwus, but I think the mods have to still be stuff. Alright, y'all. Someone's gotta look these up for me, because I don't know what's what. Oh my god. Oh yes, of course. Okay, these are arrow keys right here. That's an arrow key. That's a up arrow. That's a escape, I think. These are the arrow keys here. That's a novelty. I think this is page down. There's our shift key. Probably easier to just Google the set. Yeah, I'm about to do that. Alright, let's just put the alphas in first and I can just Google the rest. Or actually, no, let's just Google the set first. SA Bliss R2. SA Sculpted Bliss. Here it is. Minterly Studios. Okay, alphas. Modifiers. Okay, so modifiers. This is my win key. Oh, that's control. I see. This is control. And then this is the menu key, which maybe I'll use it for a function key. And then... Oh wait, this is a novelty though, right? Oh, maybe I'll use a novelty for that. The novelty's pretty cute. Okay, and then that's backspace. I just need to know the mods. Let's put another alt. Oh, this is alt. The alt is... Oh, the alt is like an M, kind of. Or actually, I don't know. But whatever. The heck? Is this a pipe key? No. Okay, whatever. It's a delete key, probably. Alright, where's the other alt? Where is the other alt key? Here it is. Okay. Alt. We can use the accent space maybe today. 625. Wait, is this the right orientation? It's kind of rubbing, isn't it? Oh no, that's fine. Okay. And then arrow keys. Let's go. Let's use a lot of accents today. Maybe I'll use enter in space. And then let's put some arrow keys over here. So this is R4. Sorry, I'm not reading chat. Give me a sec. Who needs the right mods, am I right? I mean, If you can't tell the difference, then it won't matter. That's true. Wait, what the? Where's the rest of the arrows? Not here. Okay, and then I could use like home. Wait, home. Wait, R2 delete maybe? R2 delete. R2 delete. It's like an X here. R2 delete. Man, it's been a while since I've used any SA stuff. God, it just trips me out. R4. I think R4? Yeah. R4, and then I need an R3 page up. Okay, cool. Alright, and then caps lock. Caps lock, caps lock, caps lock. Shit. Here. Oh, nice. Alright, and then the rest can be uwus. Right? We can do uwus for the rest, I guess. Clickies feel nice, but I'll never get over the sound. I kind of feel that, to be honest, bro. I actually do like clickies and how they feel. But the problem is, for me, the only problem with clickies is, it just would take me forever to, like, feel like I can use this for a long time. Like, I feel like, yeah, it just bothers me. Maybe if I'm using headphones the entire day, and I don't care, right? How do you use Dolchar 5 and Noir? Yeah, very exciting. Oh yes, beta! Beta is shipping soon too. Peaches. That one is being prepared to ship by Switch Mod, at least for us. And Mr. Heinebush just sent out an email for any people who ordered OG Space Keys round 2. If you like, because so OG Space Keys has it requires a replacement what is that? Replacement 3U spacebar, so he's sending those out too. Okay, here we go. Uwus everywhere. Alright. Uwu. 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 Is this R2? Yeah, that's R2. This is R4, R2, R1. These alphas are heresy. They hurt my soul. Yeah, well, that's the fun part of it, right? R4, R1, R1. R4, R3, R4, R3. It's gotta have homing keys too, right? It's gotta have homing keys. Have you built any Win keyless Iron 180s? Yeah, I did. I did build a Iron 180 that was Win keyless a while back. Pretty sure I posted photos on my Insta and on my there. You can find them on my website too, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. Might have been off stream. Actually, I don't remember if it was on stream. Might have been off stream, but I did build. Oh, here's the homing key. How are the blockers in person? You could definitely tell that there was a little gap, yeah. It's like a millimeter short. It's like a millimeter too short, I would say. So you could definitely tell that there was a gap from a certain distance, yeah. Do you add the website copy pasta command? Oh, it should be on Nightbot. I think it's exclamation there is a website. I think that's right. You can try it. There it is. There is a website where I steal pics and do renders on them. Only one where they actually have they have actual different angle shots. Let me find it. Pretty hilarious. Where's my other homing key? Oh, here it is. Oh, okay. Separating them by rows. Always a little bit challenging. And then we have these metallic. Oh, let's use these metallic ones too. We have oohs everywhere today. It's like ooh nation today. What is a holy panda? Yeah, that's also another command. Maybe I'll just open 4. There's no reason for the 5th one. All those brass oohs are the clients? Yeah. Yep. These are all caps that I was sent. Not mine. I love the laser focus intent for this build by the client. Oh yeah, I think it's pretty respectable. With all that shiny, I have to have the 5th one. I can't just put an artisan or whatever. I have to use the 5th one. It will look bad. I can put an artisan here maybe, but even the artisan, the problem with the artisan there is like all my artisans are like cherry profile now. I don't think I even have like tall artisans that fit SA anymore. Like, I mean, a lot of caps aren't really like SA friendly anymore because a lot of people sculpt for cherry now. I mean, there are sculpts that are tall, but there's definitely fewer and fewer by the day. This set was made to hurt me. I love it. Oh my god. Sorry, Drew. I don't intend to do that myself. I don't intend to, you know, have this hurt you in any kind of form, but I do find it a little funny that you're so seemingly offended by it. Proper nest egg? Oh, I don't have a nest egg that's like this color though. Actually, let me see what artisans I have here. I might have something that fits this. Oh, actually, you know what? I do have a bongo here, and bongos are kind of tall. Oh, no. I have this Cthulhu too. That's kind of nice. It's kind of tall. Okay, let's choose between these 3 caps. Okay, I already chose them in my head right now. There's this bongo. There's this Cthulhu. I think the kernel is too short actually. The Explorer is probably too short too. Oh, and the bot is way too saturated. Okay, between those 2 is fine. Alright, friends. Cthulhu or bongo? Cosmo V1? I don't have a... I could. But I'm too lazy. What decimal is that? Frost Witch, yeah. Check G4. Oh yeah, so G4 works too, but the problem with G4 is that it's a very short keycap. It's pretty much cherry profile R1. So it'll look pretty damn short. Put artisan on the nav cluster? Alright, fine, I can do that. Alright then, we'll put artisans here instead. Oh my god, it's a tight fit. Alright, 3 artisans decided. We now have artisans picked out. Oh my gosh. It's a tight AF space here. There we go. Alright. Boom. 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 Okay, maybe that means I need to use a not accent enter because it looks kind of off. Oh, we can use a Sweet Dreams enter. We'll do that instead. Oh, speaking of Sweet Dreams, Sweet Dreams, GRN. Have a good one. Pog. Okay. Boom. It is ready. Very poggers build. Look at that. Kind of cute. Pretty cute. You know, it isn't too bad once you look at it, yeah. Alright. It is time to absolutely ravage your ears with clicky switches and SA and metallic caps and yeah, box jade is probably very loud. So we'll see how this goes. Let's plug this in this cable. Alright. Oh, the focus on this is a little bit off. Okay, there. Alright. Are we ready for this? I don't even have to turn off the fan today because it's gonna be a loud one. Alright. Personal best coming up. Ooh woo. Ooh woo. Alright, let's go. Ooh woo build. This is our this is the Tsukuyomi. 65% with a left hand microcluster. And this was shipped by Cankeys. And this is SA Bliss round 2, which is the sculpted round of SA Bliss. And we have some box jades on an aluminum plate for this cluster. And then here I believe we have some Moyu Blacks that were left over. So yeah, here we go. Oh shit! The build cannot get more uwu without the Totoro. I forgot. My neighbor. I need to call my neighbor. I'll be right back. My neighbor needs to come to type on this. I'll be right back, friends. Alright, we're back. JD had to say something, and I was just relaying the message on behalf of JD. Do you guys see? Lightning Keyboards fan 69 had to deliver the suit. Here we are. Alright, friends. Let's get started. We have a again a Tsukuyomi with box jades. These are box jades on an aluminum plate, and this is SA Bliss sculpted version. All right, here we go. Ah! What the? Oh, I see. Hold up. Prefer it off. Wait, what the? Huh? Oh my god, it's throwing me off. It's like SA profile. Oh my god, it's so hard to type on SA. It feels so tall. SA feels ridiculously tall compared to Cherry. It's crazy. It's like way difficult to type on. It is mildly unpleasant. It's just very clicky and very tall feeling. So hard, still faster than me. It's okay. I could try it one more time. I'll try a 30-second one again. All right. Oh my god, that's tough. Sounds so much like a typewriter. Yeah, box J's and box navies are definitely like, people compare it a lot to that. Yeah, like it's like a very loud typewriter like kind of feel, or sound rather. All right, here are the mods. Like almost barely rubs, which is not great. Yeah, it like rubs if you press it in like a very. So the problem with SA keycaps is that they have this wobble here, which is very typical of very tall profile stuff, and if the case is too tight, it'll rub. do I make it not rub as much? There it is. Sasuke. Hello, Mr. Dennis. How's it going? How are you, friend? It's been a while. Yeah, this is way too tight for the spacebar. This case. It's like barely fits in there. The cherry profile bar would probably be okay, I think, but yeah, SA is definitely not gonna work too well here. It's like a very tight space. As you can see, it's like barely fits. P good? That's good. All right, so that's the typing for this guy. Whew. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, it's hot. It's hot in this suit. So yeah, what do you guys think? I mean, it's a build. It's a keyboard with clicky switches, alright. So there's the build. There's the Tsukuyomi with SA Sculpted Bliss with all alphas. It's different from seeing MX Blacks, that's for sure. Yeah. Very different, for sure. A person who likes what they want and unapologetic about it? Absolutely. Yeah. There's the back. I do like that. I do like the commitment to the theme and to the whole process here. The SA Bliss novelties from here, the Salvin novelties are row 3, so they're uniform profile. That's why. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, still pretty cool. I personally think that if you are using this like at home and nobody else is bothered by it, it's totally fine. It's definitely a loud keyboard though. It's not something that you could use for a like long amount of time and, you know, feel like it's okay to make all that noise. But yeah, I'm not too happy about the spacebar rubbing. I think it's kind of unfortunate actually. I actually do think it's just due to the fact that it's an SA spacebar. Just inevitably gonna rub a little. The switch is all the way in too, so kind of a bummer. Yeah. I wonder if the other spacebar fits a little better. It's about the same. It's about the same. It rubs ever so slightly. It doesn't doesn't look like I can mount it further up either, so it is what it is. Okay, I need to take the suit off because it's way too hot. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna go take this off, wash my hands, and I'll be back shortly. BRB. Okay, we are back. Alrighty. So that's all I have for today's build. I didn't want to ask y'all. I'm probably just gonna go, I'm pretty much done for today. But I'm probably gonna go and, just grab a quick snack. And I was thinking maybe I was gonna play some Genshin anyway, to be honest. I'm taking a break for this afternoon, this evening, so I can stream a little bit of playing Genshin if you want me to. If not, it's fine. I don't have to. Yeah, so you know, you can feel free to stay, you can feel free to go, whatever you want. Oh, Captain Mike, hello. How's it going? But yeah. Yeah, do it? Yeah, I mean, I don't mind. I might just stop the stream for a bit and then come back. Yeah, like I'll just take like 10 minutes and then come back. And then probably just play some games. Any boards you're hyped for, Lightning? Let's see. I mean, I'm still waiting for SAR. I'm still hoping for an 1800 board to come out. But, well, you know. Haven't seen any news on that other than the fact that, you know, they bought the medals and, you know, hopefully we'll see that happen soon. But yeah, other boards, I don't keep track of interest checks these days, so I can't really say. But, I mean, there's stuff on Group Buy that I'm excited about. Oh, and there's like stuff that I haven't built that I'm excited about. For example, like I haven't built my Zenith, I haven't built my Dolphin. Those are I'm excited about. I'm excited about like I'm getting an 8-4. Yeah. So yeah, there's stuff I haven't built that I'm pretty excited about. Or that I'm getting like later this year. So, yeah. I won't join you. I get motion sickness from watching game streams. No worries, that's fine. what games are you going to play? I'm probably just gonna play some Genshin. I just need to. I want to just do some exploration on Genshin. That's all. And y'all can come and hang out, and you know, just we can just chat while I play. That's all. But yeah, that's what we built today. For those who weren't here earlier, we built this sweet looking Tsukuyomi with SA Bliss. Have you built your dolphin yet? Nope. That's one board I still haven't built. I actually, yeah, I still need to loop switches for that. I mean, I actually was undecided what switches to put in it, so that's kind of why. But yeah, I think I might put some Gateron switches, like some Milky Top Gat switches, probably something like that. That's what I was thinking for it. Is Genshin your favorite game at the moment? It's the only game I'm playing like regularly. Other than that, like I only play like party games with friends sometimes, or like occasionally pick up recommendations. But like I haven't played Elden Ring. I haven't played like Hades. Like, but those are games I want to play. Like I want to play The Witcher 3. There's a bunch of games I have. Like my Steam backlog is gigantic, and I eventually will get through some of them. But yeah, I don't play games regularly. I just don't really have the time for it to play that many games. So I think that's the reason why. For me at least, Genshin is like not that time consuming. I enjoy the story and the lore and like the character design, that kind of stuff. I'm not really like super into the gacha itself. Like the gacha for me, I don't really care too much about. I'm sometimes tempted, but I'm pretty much like I'm closer to free to play than not. So yeah, it's a cute game. Yeah, but I mean, before I used to play like I play a lot of Diablo 2 Resurrected. I play like regular Diablo 2 Lord of Destruction. I played like WoW for a bit. I played like you know, League of Legends, Overwatch, like that kind of stuff for a bit, but not anymore. I'm not good at FPS, for example, like CS:GO, that kind of stuff is just not my camp because I suck at it. Like I can't play competitive. I will play like deathmatch or elimination rounds, that kind of stuff, but I won't play like competitive. I can't play competitive FPS games. I just am not good at them. Like Valorant, that kind of stuff, like I'm not too good at that. Yeah. What caps are on the XT column? Oh, these are the Uwu caps, the Salvin Brass Uwu caps. Yeah. Just play gacha, they're so chill. I play like Genshin, right? And like the other day I was like tempted to pick up Honkai, which is the other game that Hoyoverse has developed. So, oh, Melon Keys Paimon Skull, that's kind of cool. That's pretty cute. Gap Browns sound dope in my opinion on Alu. Oh yeah, Gap Browns are nice. I mean, pewters would also be a good choice for an aluminum plate and tactiles. And for the Gateron test, it would, the Gateron switches, I was thinking of using Gateron minis, which are basically Gat Giants recolored. So yeah. Honkai is a grind fest? Oh, is it now? I mean, I'm okay with grind heavy games actually, because I'm pretty used to grind heavy games. I used to play a lot of grind. I played like Ragnarok on 1-1-1 like servers a lot and like that kind of stuff. I played WoW on vanilla and like that kind of stuff. So those are grind heavy too, and I played them a lot. So grind heavy stuff is actually okay with me. I actually think that grind heavy games really distinguishes the people who enjoy the game for like various reasons, and I'm okay with the grind for those games. Yeah. Do some stock cap browns on your dolphin. Not bad, but I already have them on the Moon TKL, so I'm probably gonna be okay with just having one build with the cap browns. All the cap browns are nice. Yeah. Would you loot pewters? Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. I need to keep playing Drug Dealer Simulator. Oh, interesting. Never played that. Got a friend who is very into Honkai. I mean, there's a ton of people who are into Honkai who are also like into Genshin, right? My dolphin has stock cap browns, unbelievably good for stock. Yeah, I know. The cap switches are actually so good for stock. Like cap B2 stuff, like the yellows and the browns are both really, really good. Yeah. Alright, well, I'm probably gonna put this keyboard away because I'm not used to using SA. And I don't really want to switch to caps right now. Probably just gonna put it aside and use my own PC. I mean, my own keyboard. Here's my Kailh number 1. Try Drug Dealer Simulator. It's really fun. Okay. I'll check it out. It's on Steam, I assume. Sounds like a Steam game. Do you like kombucha? No, I don't actually. I've tried it. It's okay, but I don't like. I don't like find it like good enough for me to like go want to get it. If that makes sense. Yeah. Steam Omega cheap? Yeah, I assume. What is this? Oh man, I get DMs about random things. It's basically vinegar. Oh, kombucha. Oh yeah. Nice Wayfans 8X. Thank you, thank you. Okay. So I'm actually gonna grab a quick snack and then come back. I'm gonna actually end the stream, and I'll be back in like 10 minutes tops. And you know, I'll play. I hope that the stream handles. It should be okay. Should be handling the game fine. I mean, my PC's fine with it. So, wait, do you finish building the board? Yeah. This is what we built. That's what we built right earlier. Do you do the Totoro typing test? I did, Mr. Koopa. I did. You missed it. You were not here? I didn't realize you were in here. I thought you were here the whole time. I did. Yeah, we built this one today. Are those stock jades? Yeah, these are stock box jades. And here on the macro column we have some Moyu Blacks. Yep. I'll save it for the next one. Oh man, I'm sorry. Okay, I don't want to take too long doing this, so do you even hear spring ping with jades? Even if you did, Nacho, you would not be able to see it through the click. The thick clicks are just way too loud that even with the spring crunch ping whatever, I don't think you can tell. Yeah, they're way too loud for that. It's the same with like even stabs. If the stabs were ticking a lot or like a decent bit, I don't think you can notice it as much for these because they're so loud. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Tactiles and clickies are easier to loop stabs for because you can't tell the difference as much. It's not as noticeable. Especially like the more tactile or the more like the bump heavy it is, the heavier the bump, the less noticeable it becomes, I think. Yeah. Do they sound a bit hollow or that's because of the keycaps? Oh, earlier that's because I was holding the board up. So yeah, it probably sounds a little more hollow. So only lube rails and spring with tactiles. Yeah, personally I would only lube just the either the spring always for any spring or for any switch for me in general, I always lube the spring. And for whether you want to lube just the rails or the stem or both is depending on how heavy you want to lube. Personally, I lube just the stem. Like on the sides for tactiles, I do not touch the front leg at all, ever, because if they already come with like factory lube, then it's enough. If you add more, you are more likely to make inconsistent tactility throughout your batch of switches if you touch the front legs. So I don't touch the front legs at all, just in general. I try not to. I've tried to do the whole like, oh, add more lube or like add like a little bead of lube behind the leaf to reduce the leaf ping and that kind of stuff. It's also not like a panacea kind of solution. It actually does not work for every case. Some switches just don't have good leaf, or like it's just the design of MX tactile switches that just lends to that like leaf noise that happens when they like return. So yeah, I found it to be a moot point at the end of the day. Yeah, like it's a lot of work, but the return is not consistent enough for you to like want to commit to it. So it's, I feel like for tactile switches, you kind of have to accept the fact that they're going to be a little bit louder, that the leaf or the metallic sound might just be like kind of there. It's just a normal thing about MX tactiles in general, I think. I don't see any lightning. Where is the lightning? Did I miss? Can you do it again? Avenging Pineapple. Hello, hello. Do the local authorities know that you own a tiger? Sasuke. Alright, friends. I'll see you guys in like 10-ish minutes, okay? So I'll catch you guys in a bit. And yeah. Thank you again for stopping by for the build. For those who I'll see you there. If not, it's fine. Feel free to join. But yeah, I'll just be playing some Genshin. Just wanting to explore the new region for the patch 2.6, the Chasm. I already did the main quest, so you won't be getting spoiled for any story quest stuff. I'll just be doing exploration today. So, all right, I'll catch you guys in. I'll be back avenging Pineapple in like 5 to 10 minutes at most. Oh, there comes Klossy. Thank you so much, Klossy, for the raid. But I'm getting off now, so I'll catch you guys in a bit if you want to swing by. All right. Alrighty. See you all in a bit. Bye bye.